everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more House of the Dragon. We're at season 2 episode 3. I don't even know the title for the time being, but I guess if I can find it after, I will. So Daemon's gone. I'm sure we'll see what he's been up to. Like, we know he was supposed to fly to Harrenhal to raise an army in Rhaenyra's name, hopefully. So, yeah, very, very excited to get back into it. As per usual, we lost both the twins, which was very tragic. Also, the fact that they killed each other, like, so. Let's get back into it.
That must be my swordsmanship.
Can you even get that thing up?
Well enough for killing Blackwoods.
Record! Put the boundary stones back.
The assize at Riverlands.
Fuck the assize. And fuck you. This is our land.
It's Brackenland. Babe killer.
What did you say?
Oh.
Your false queen Rhaenyra is a kinslayer.
Your uncle declared for Aegon, did he?
Oh.
Aegon Targaryen is no true king. Just as you are no true knight.
Oh, shit. Something's gonna happen here.
You wouldn't dare.
Oh. Oh my god. Did Daemon do this?
He is the basest of villains. Sullies the grave of his brother.
I cannot fault him for keeping his oath.
And what of those who sent him?
Yeah. But to be fair, they all think it was Rhaenyra's plan. And even if...
Otto Hightower would never have allowed this.
No. And even the fact that it's Daemon's,
Hotter blood
like,
has prevailed.
he's still a part of the Black.
The young men of... Soon they will not even remember what it was that began the war in the first place. That is easy enough. They usurped my throne. That is one answer. Or was it when the child was beheaded? Or when Aemond killed Luke? Or when Luke took Aemon's eye? We teeter now at the point where none of it will matter. There may be another way. Alicent Hightower.
Speak to her.
Alicent is in King's Landing. Her son sits my throne. There is nothing more to be said.
Rhaenys, I love her, man. She would have made a great queen.
There's been tidings and...
Oh my god, for a second I was like, is that
Tomorrow, Your
Daemon?
Grace.
But
My lord.
of course not.
Lord Samuel Blackwood himself is slain.
Good. First blood in our name.
Both sides took heavy losses, Your Grace.
Yeah.
Then an excuse for them to indulge their ancient grudge. It's no true war.
I call it war.
He wants it
And
so
so
bad.
Dragonstone.
Is that the dagger?
Riverlands are the key to the war. Harrenhal is the key to the Riverlands. I will ride out with those I can muster here. Men I know, men I've trained.
So impatient to ride with so few men. So like to be destroyed by the first stronghold you meet. A bold scheme indeed.
Well, the gods favour the bold.
They did not favour Sir Eric.
What say you, my king?
And you'll take Aemond and Vhagar.
Vhagar will remain here. To defend the city.
To war, then.
Oh my god.
That is precisely why you must remain, brother. It's a brave thought. We cannot risk your loss.
I'm as fearsome as any of them.
Sure. So he really wants to go. Was that him saying, like, no, bitch, I'm going? Poor Alicent. Like, I know, but I can't help it. I feel like Rhaenys was right
from your ship
about
to bring
her.
warning. You saved my life.
Yes. Thank
What
you.
is the life of a queen worth these days?
You wish to be rewarded.
As I would think, you would wish to reward me.
It's a
What price would you set?
rewardable
A place
thing.
at your court. Are they always like this?
Sea Smoke, my late lord husband's dragon. He's grown restless of late.
Maybe he's lonely.
Yeah. Is nobody riding
Rhaena.
him ever?
I've decided to send Joffrey to Ward with my cousin, Lady Jane Arryn. She has pledged an army in return for a dragon, so she will have one. Aegon and Viserys will accompany. I want you to go with them. I need you to be the mother to them that I cannot. Teach them, train them, guard them as a dragon guards her eggs. I need Baela here.
Because she has a dragon.
I cannot promise to make you happy.
Oh yeah, right. She's
but
the
I
one who
ask
doesn't
you,
have a dragon.
make this sacrifice willingly. For all of us.
Damon. Imagine riding a freaking dragon. Oof. This is eerie. I don't like it. Hey, he said halt. Oh, I guess people are here.
I'm claiming Harrenhal.
Apparently so.
That okay with you?
I, Sir Simon Strong, Castellan of Harrenhal, pledge fealty to Rhaenyra
Simon
of House
Strong.
Targaryen, first of her name. I swear this by the old gods and the new. Supper is venison with black cabbage and peas. That venison is well aged.
So they're strong.
I've survived many a battle. I do not mean to be felled by poison peas.
If you've not yet surmised, you are welcome here.
And what of your lord, Larys Strong? Hmm? He who sits at the false court of Aegon.
Larys Clubfoot is no lord of mine. He's a scourge upon this castle and this family.
Have they also heard
It
the
was the
rumors?
first fire here since Balerion ended the line of Harren the Black.
Rumors.
Even in summer, we struggle to light the hearths. So
Bad.
no, you will find no
Rhaenyra's
loyalty to
kids,
Larys Strong here.
Some of
my
her
prince.
kids
Your Grace.
are strongs.
Forgive me,
Whoops.
I'd only assumed that as consort.
And we are reminded of the perilousness of assumption.
Your Grace.
Harrenhal is the largest castle in the Seven Kingdoms. Perhaps that has escaped your attention.
Well, it is also, not to be argumentative, in something of a state of disrepair.
Yeah.
Since your forebear, even if we possess the coin, my prince. Your Grace.
Summon your Lord Paramount so that I may treat with him myself and turn them to our cause.
It's said that he can no longer speak, nor seal his bowels. Begging your pardon for the impression.
Perhaps the presence of the crown and a dragon will sharpen minds round these parts.
If you are successful, well, when you are successful, what then?
We march on King's Landing and take the throne.
We?
The throne?
It's a big chair made of swords.
You've heard of it, right? You must have. I'm still trying to see if he's
Lord Commander,
doing the...
your host is mustered and ready to march.
That'll make it so much easier to hate him now.
Briefly.
Not that it was
So
getting...
Kristen?
Not that it was hard, but...
May I present my
I
brother, Sir Gawain Hightower?
loved his hair.
Arrived last night from Eltown.
Oh.
Kristen, mayhaps I should say, my Lord Hand.
So when, welcome to King's Landing.
What a giddying ascent the gods have bestowed on you.
Sir Gawain has volunteered to accompany you into battle.
Great.
We have a full complement, Your Grace.
Then you shall have a fuller one.
Yeah, I preferred his hair before, but he's... You know, he's
May the
still
Seven guide
handsome.
you. Good night.
Can't deny that, but he's...
And lead you not into shadow and death.
How fares Prince Daemon with our army?
There has been no word from Prince Daemon, Your Grace.
Dragons. Send them all out. Start turning green strongholds to our cause.
I love
No.
the way they look at
If
each other. They're
dragons
like...
begin fighting dragons, we invite our own destruction. Fear of it is in itself a weapon. The Greens will make the same calculation.
The value of a sword is not within its scabbard.
The Vale and the North will send men. We must give Daemon time.
She still
Your
has
Grace,
faith in him.
You have never been so exposed.
Perhaps it is time for you to think about secreting yourself somewhere safe.
Propose to conduct the war in my absence.
It would merely be a precaution.
It would be treason. You are fortunate you took it no further. This council would do well to remember that their queen wears the crown of my grandsire, a prudent ruler, the wisest of Targaryen kings whose reign outlasted every other.
Mm-hmm.
Even Aegon the Conqueror's.
I love her. I love her.
I bade farewell to Rhaena before I returned.
I wish her well. I would fight 100 battles before I went into exile with none but prattling babes.
One of those babes is your heir.
Joffrey. A boy of 6 who knows nothing of the sea.
It would displease neither Rhaenyra nor the gods if Rhaena were named heir to Driftmark.
Yeah.
Rhaena. The girl knows nothing of ships, nor even of dragons.
There is Rhaena or there is Joffrey.
Yeah, they both don't know anything.
We are at war, Corlys. If something were to befall you.
Then it is well that I am a good sailor. I have much to attend to.
Now I'm worried about him. It's funny because when she said one of those babes is your heir, I thought about her. He was like, ugh, Joffrey.
Stormcloud and Tyraxes are small, but they will grow. It is for you to remind Lady Jane of her pledge.
Little baby dragons.
Persuade her of the...
Go safely, sister.
I will be safe enough.
You do a great service, and may yet find yourself glad to be out of harm's way.
Do not coddle me, Baela.
And here, I think, is some consolation.
These eggs are even more fragile. But should all come to ruin here, you will bear our hope for the future.
Your Grace.
It's not nothing. Oh, stop. Oh, so sad. But it's better that they're out of reach, not in danger. I just cannot imagine. Ugh.
I feel sad about Jaehaerys. But I ought not to, I think. People die all the time. Especially babes.
Helena,
I forgive you.
What?
I said that I forgive you.
Valyrian steel.
Well, obviously she
worth more than a castle.
blames
A sight
herself
to
for...
stir the passions. Aegon the Conqueror reborn.
Just get on with it.
At once.
You know, like everything that
What is your
happened
business?
led to this.
There are rumors that the king readies himself to fly to war.
But also I think she feels guilty
What is it to you?
because of what she was doing.
I fly to meet Sir Criston.
Small imposition before you depart, then, Your Grace.
He's drunk though. Don't drink and drive,
There are
Or don't
diverse
drink and
rumors
fly.
whispered in the streets of your city.
I guess.
Another is that his grace was outwitted by his councillors and persuaded to fly to war with Sir Criston, so the Queen Alicent may reign in his absence. With Prince Aemond at her side, tales take on a life of their own, like weeds, unless they are tended.
Tend to them, then.
Lord Larys, my father always said he had no use for a master of whisperers.
I find myself wanting for one. I should be glad of your talents.
You honor me, Your Grace.
A master of whisperers.
I think mayhaps I shall fly another day.
And it does seem wise on reflection.
They didn't want him to end up going, because he was the one insisting on it. Maybe he actually doesn't trust his mother and Aemond. Like they're gonna try to turn him against them, get crazy and decide to do his own thing without listening to anybody else.
Dornish, are you? Said even Dawn mourned the passing of my grandsire, is that so?
Who was your grandsire?
They call him the Conciliator.
King Jaehaerys. Thousand apologies. Please, continue.
He'll cost me my head.
You are saying you're a Targaryen?
I'm the son of Balon the Brave.
Bastard brother to Prince Daemon.
And the late King Viserys.
He's a
The
bastard?
blood of the dragon runs through these veins, and yes, men would take my head for it.
He speaks truth right enough. Look, you can tell.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, because I'm their half-brother, you fuckwits.
all right.
Yeah, I'll tell you who else doesn't have silver hair. The rightful heir to the Iron Throne, my nephew, Prince Jaehaerys Velaryon.
Oh.
Here's your other nephew.
Holy!
All hail the king! All hail the king! Drinks for all!
Oh.
At the pleasure of the crown! I know, just a tutor for you, my boy.
No.
She's
Oh,
about 3
shit.
times your size. Sylvie or Chelsea or
Something like that.
Aemon! Don't laugh.
Aemon the Fierce!
You like a hound.
You see, I did
It's
not
not funny.
exaggerate.
Okay.
Hard luck for your squire, though. He's now very much occupied.
Go home, Aegon. Go home, you're drunk. Oh, shit.
Your squire is welcome to her.
Oh.
One oar is as good as another.
He's... That was full frontal. Good for him. I just mean, like, that's ballsy. Oh, she's been crying. From Alicent?
If it soothes your brow, Cole, we will rendezvous with your army at first light. Or if their wine is good, perhaps a little after first light.
We're exposed.
What?
Get to the trees!
Oh, she's not gonna attack. But she's patrolling, obviously. So cool. Woo! He's never seen a dragon before.
So there's!
He just peed his pants.
A good showing, Sir Kristen. I'm in your debt.
They know we're abroad, they'll be hunting.
And no fucking inns.
Sir Kristen Cole.
Mm-hmm.
Could you be certain it was Cole from such a great height?
It was not such a great height, Your Grace. You said not to engage, so I didn't. Exactly.
Your Grace, we commend the Lady Baela.
Is why you must act now, Your Grace. Loose the dragon's root Cole out and burn him.
Oh, that'd be great. I would love that. But she's not gonna.
I have heard your arguments and will consider them.
Her and Aegon are so different. Like, Aegon is itching to go. He's just like, let's go, let's do it, let's... And she just wants to... It's like she... A part of her hopes that it could be resolved, but if she won't go talk to Alicent, nothing will happen. Or, like, there's no chance of it just dying down. And as you guys have been saying, like, the war does happen, so... Right? The Dance of Dragons, it does happen. Hmm?
Always coming and going, aren't you? And I have to clean up afterwards.
Oh, he's dreaming. Oh my god. Holy shit.
You will die in this place.
Excuse me?
What do you know of the movements of Alicent Hightower?
She does want to speak to her.
If war can be averted, it is my duty to avert it. I have reason to believe she may be of the same opinion. But if I'm recognized...
You may be surprised to learn it, but most folk pay no mind to a woman who has not dressed as a queen or lured herself with the eyes of men. There is one place Alicent goes, outside the castle walls, where you may yet find her alone.
Okay, where is that? Her hair, we can see her hair. A little bit. Come on, hide it all. At least. Look at her, she's so pretty. She doesn't need to dress up to be gorgeous. Oh my god, she's right there. Is that Kristen? No, he's not back. I was just trying to think of like who would recognize her, and I think Kristen definitely would. He's been dreaming about her for years. Oh, okay, that's where she goes. Yeah, okay. She's like, ugh. Oh my god.
No, no. What? I must speak with you. Rhaenys has counseled me. She said she saw in you a wish to avert the worst of what may now come.
So you've come to surrender then?
My dragons are restless. They smell battle. But if you and I may come to terms...
There are no terms now. Your allies turn from you and they hear of your depravity. Your hands are bloody to no crime. I could never have imagined you...
The trespass was not mine. I am a mother too, and you have yet to answer for the murder of my son.
I repudiate that act with all my heart.
Of course you do. I'm usurping my rightful inheritance.
Go away. Bye-bye.
Your father changed his mind.
Oh, so you say. And so your father has proclaimed to the realm.
Please talk about what you heard, and then she'll tell you what it actually meant.
I will. My father loved me, Alicent. And I believe he loved you, too. Did you betray him at the very last? When was your plan first laid? Was your ambition so keen?
He changed his mind, Rhaenyra. He changed his mind. I have been at times unkind, but never untrue. Do you think me capable of such naked deceit?
Yeah, but it was a misunderstanding.
What did he say at the end?
You know, she believes her.
Did he speak my name?
He spoke of Aegon.
He was weary. Okay. But he spoke Aegon's name. He said he was the prince that was promised to unite the realm.
What?
I desire peace as you do, but if it's ever...
Did my father use those words? Did he?
Yes, he did.
He spoke to you of the Song of Ice and Fire?
He thought it was you!
It's a story he once told about Aegon the Conqueror.
You dumb bitch! Oh!
The Conqueror.
Mm. Oh my god.
You must go before you are discovered.
There's been a mistake.
There's been no mistake.
Please. A terrible war is looming. Do not let your pride blind you.
There's been no mistake. My father has gone from court. God is on the march, Aemon. You know what Aemon is? It's too late, Rhaenyra.
Alicent.
It's too late, Rhaenyra. Okay, so like I said, I've been waiting for this moment for the longest time. Well, I guess also I didn't realize how bad I wanted Alicent and Rhaenyra to see each other and to actually speak. And them speaking leading into actually talking about everything that happened. It's the first time that they speak since Aegon has taken the throne, which is crazy. In a way, I feel bad for Alicent, but also I'm like, you should have, like, you got so excited, and it says a lot about what your intentions were the whole time and how you really felt about Rhaenyra becoming queen. Because it's like, yeah, 1 second you say that she'll make a great queen, but then as soon as you have the chance, you put your son on the throne without even asking or just like talking to Rhaenyra and being like, well, I guess because there's the whole thing of like they wouldn't have been able to do that if they would just like, oh, I need to speak to Rhaenyra first and just like check with her if there's like, you know, just like tell her that Viserys changed his mind. So like I do understand that, but it would have been the right course of actions, I think, because it was a mistake. And when Rhaenyra said there's been a mistake, Alicent is kind of choosing to be like, oh shit, like she knows that she fucked up, like she realized it, and she realized that it was a misunderstanding and that he wasn't talking about Aegon. But it's like, at this point, like, it is too late, and I think she's right. It's too late. Things have been done, and do you really think that now you could just like sit the council down and be like, so turns out this whole thing, you know, like Viserys wanting Aegon on the throne, he wasn't talking about him. So like, I'm sorry. There's no way that anything can be undone. Obviously, lives were lost. And you know, when Rhaenys was talking to Rhaenyra and was like, wars, sometimes it gets so messed up and messy that like you can't even tell when it started, saying stuff that could have been the start. And she went as back as to when Lucerys took Aemon's eye, and that was like the first thing. So Daemon, we didn't see much of him, but enough that like we know what he's up to. But even then, like, I think it was interesting because I don't think he was, you know, he wanted to be referred as Your Grace, which is fair, you know, he is the king consort, so he is a grace, he is one of the graces. But I don't know, like, a part of me is worried that he wants this for himself, but also I think Rhaenyra is right to still have faith in him, and that I think he does love her and he does want it for her, but like a part of him can't help but to like also want it. But I do think he is raising the army like in Rhaenyra's name. For next episode, I am expecting a showdown between, that'll be so good, between Criston and Daemon, because if we remember in season 1, they went against each other in this like horse thing that they like run into each other, which is not like, well, they did fight after, right? And Criston was kind of on top. So yeah, Criston is a really good fighter, obviously, and Daemon is also a really good fighter. There's a lot of build-up tension because if Rhaenyra and Alicent are able to, well, were able to have a conversation, like they kind of, you know, Rhaenyra sought her out and Alicent did stay and agree to speak to her, I guess in honor of their like friendship when they were kids or whatever. But Criston and Daemon, they will do no such thing. They are both like, I guess each side's loose cannon or just like wild card. Criston wants to prove himself so bad, and he hates Daemon, he hates Rhaenyra, but at least we know they're coming. So if we can somehow get the word to Daemon, who's, I think he's feeling guilty. Like, he does feel guilt, which we rarely see him. Like, he's so confident and he's so like straightforward in what he does that it's like you get the feeling that he feels bad for nothing. But I think that dream is him like regretting a bit, or at least maybe not like the harm that was done to the Hightowers, but at least the harm that was done to Rhaenyra and to her claim. And to see her in his dream as like a child when she was a kid is interesting. It is. Maybe it speaks to the way he sees her, and that like he should finally see her as like this capable, not that he doesn't, but like a part of him would always see her as like this child to be protected or, you know, guided, but it's like, no, she's a queen, sir. It was kind of a little insight into Daemon's head, which we rarely, if ever, get. So I really like that, and I hope to get more of that because I think he's such an interesting character. I love him, but I'm also like, Daemon, jeez, you know? So there's that, and also he's been told by this part, she's a part of the strong house. She said, you'll die here, so hopefully not. But that was an amazing third episode. Again, things are brewing, and I think that next episode is like, she's been told it's too late. She tried, she reached out. Alicent is choosing to keep going because I think she's embarrassed for one thing, and she feels dumb because your fault. I'm very curious to see Alicent's actions. Will she tell that to her dad? Will she, well, I guess her dad is gone, but will she be able to keep that to herself and just like keep going with their plan and just like the war? Or will she tell someone? Tell Aegon. Yo, Aegon. Ugh. So yeah, oh my god. Okay, that was great. That was House of the Dragon, Season 2, Episode 3. I don't even know the title. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you for the next one. Thank you so much for watching.